So hi guys, I hope you all are doing pretty fucking dope. A lot of you have been asking me that which test series I used during my preparation and finally cracked BITSAT. So let's talk about all the test series that I took during my time and which test series actually helped me and which test series that I actually found the most relevant one. Let's discuss in today's video. As always, this is going to be a very unfiltered and an honest opinion of whatever I experienced and whatever I liked. So at the end, you can take a call according to that. So as a very normal BITSAT aspirant, I started by searching for test series for free that I get something for absolutely free of cost and I didn't have to pay anything. So the very first resource that I came across me was MBIBE. I started giving tests of MBIBE. I gave first test, I gave second test, but I wasn't scoring that good marks and I was actually really confused that is that the level of BITSAT, because I found the question in MBIBE quite difficult and I was taking so much time to solve the questions. I wasn't even reaching the end of the questions and I was really confused that are these tests even relevant or not. Also, though attempting the tests in MBIBE is free, but you don't get any kind of analysis and solution, which is pretty disappointing. So the purpose of giving mock test is not fulfilled and it is just a waste of time if you're not getting a proper analysis and the solutions at the end. So in my opinion, MBIBE is not a very good resource. Though it is marketed as free, it's not. You have to pay for the solutions and the analysis. Plus the question level is very, very difficult than the actual BITSAT exam. So after this, I started searching even more and I came across this channel called this 10Q challenge and they were selling some crash course kind of thing. So test series was included in it. So I was again giving test series in that, but I didn't really found that test series very appealing. There were a lot of errors in the test series, plus the crash course that they give was also very, very bad. So I kind of lost my trust in thank you challenge as well. If anyone listening to this, it is a very honest opinion, don't take thank you challenge. The quality of his course is absolutely shitty and the mock test that he gives, I don't know from where did he create those mock tests. It is really, really bad. I would say MBIBE is much better than thank you challenge for sure. So I was finally in a search of good mock test series and I was left with two options at the end, that was Mathongo and Phodu Club. Now I was really, really confused between Mathongo and Phodu Club because both sounded very appealing. So at the end, since finances were not an issue for me, I decided to buy both of them because there was no time to experiment for. So I simultaneously gave both the test of Mathongo and Phodu Club. And in Mathongo, I was surprisingly scoring much more than I was scoring in Thank You and MBIBE. And in Phodu Club tests also I was scoring pretty good, not as high as Mathongo, but I was still scoring very, very good in Phodu Club tests as well. So I was really confused about the level that was going to come because Mathongo tests seem way easier than the actual exam. But since I had to get a flavor of everything, I gave almost all the tests of both the test series. And at the end, if I were to tell you which test series you should choose, that would be a Phodu Club. Because when I gave my final exam, I actually ended up scoring the same marks that I was scoring in Phodu Club test series. So that pretty much sums up that the most relevant test series out there is that of Phodu Club. And I scored way lesser than what I was scoring in the Mathongo test series. I have discussed this with my peers as well, that they were actually scoring very, very good in the Mathongo test series, which resulted in overconfidence, and at the end of the final exam they actually scored very, very less. So the most balanced and trusted test series I would recommend is Phodu Club. Plus one more feature, as I already told you in the previous videos, is that the mentorship. You are added in a WhatsApp group. Basically they take Google Meets VT, which actually really, really helped me to maintain my motivation level and strategize my preparation, and I continuously improve my mock test score with each and every attempt. Plus this year I was also comparing Mathongo as well as Phodu Club. So for the same price point, you get English LR course in Phodu Club as well, which is better value for money. And the chapter-wise tests of Mathongo are of JEE advanced level. They're really, really hard. So those are of literally no use. So in Mathongo, you just get the mock test, but at the same price point, you get a mock test relevant chapter-wise test, English LR course plus mentorship in Phodu Club. So if you were to choose between the two, I would definitely recommend you Phodu Club. That was a honest, truthful answer from my side based on my experience of last year. I hope now everything is cleared to you, which test series that I used to crack BITSAT and finally reach BITSAT. Now there is no time to waste. There is one thing that has helped me during my preparation. That was mock test to improve my score at the end of my preparation during the end time. So start giving mock tests from now. Keep giving mock tests on a regular interval. It is very, 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 very important. Pick up a good resource and start giving mock tests. That is the only resource that will help you improve your score. So as always, we will conquer BITSAT.